We're going.
Hello! Welcome back to DQC, a story about a bunch of nerdy D&D players trying to survive the pits of hell. That's the energy that we're bringing today.
I just want all of the devils to talk like, what's his name, the lead singer from AC/DC from now.
Nobody knows!
I don't know his fucking name.
Nobody knows!
Akadaka?
Yeah, Akadaka. Anyway, hi, I'm Scott Salem, I'm our DM, and on my left, we have...
I'm Cal, and I'm playing Flit. Do I need to do like a fun fact?
No, well, tell me, racing class.
Racing class. Flit is a Genasi / Tabaxi mixed heritage, and she is a bard paladin.
Hello, I play Kib, the Tharkreen Bard Warlock.
And what's your name?
Kib.
Oh.
My name's also Kib.
Today it's Kib playing
Alright,
Kib.
well, I'm crowing. I'm crowing. God.
We're crowing it.
I didn't wake up early this morning.
I'm Crowe.
Hello! My name is Caine Harrison. I'm playing Strataru Mhelhie, the Aasimar Warlock Sorcerer.
And finally...
My name is Garrison. I'm playing Seren Darkmore, the Kalistar Barbarian Fighter.
And I play everyone else. Yay!
Wow!
Alright, when we last left off this, our merry band of Hellspawn, we... Hold on, trying to get this going.
Some music?
We're just, you know, getting it started here.
Mm-hmm. Give us something to move.
When we last left off our group, a few things had happened. Kib, Granch had a fight. Kib learned the rules of challenges within the hells within Avernus. Mm-hmm. Was pointed to a tower surrounded by black smoke. That you all saw in the distance, that was harboring a bunch of devils running into and out of the smoke. A demon well, not really. You guys found a demon and attacked the demon as well out there. A tree sap-looking demon that turned itself into a version of Vanessa while Kib was fighting, and tried to escape, but unfortunately was defeated by our lovely heroes in its endeavor to run and return back to the abyss. But we're going to move away from all of the craziness and chaos of the fighting. Also, Flit is asleep.
Yes, I'm getting my BD sleep.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're asleep.
Oh.
What do you get?
Natural one!
Natural one! Woo!
Go sleep.
The deepest sleep you've slept in a long time. Here in hell. But we're gonna move away from the silliness of our fighting trio.
What?
And instead pan the camera over to a solitary Aasimar standing in a conversation with a handsome, purple-skinned devil. Strataru, a pleasure, as always, to see you again.
Likewise.
Let's have a conversation, shall we?
That's what we're here for, sure.
You move out of the cave and take a spot away from the rest of the group. He looks up at you. He goes, Strataru, welcome to hell.
You got me.
Got you. No, you made an agreement, and you're honoring the terms of your agreement. We didn't get you. But we do need to speak about the terms of your agreement. Currently, as it stands, it may behoove you to negotiate the terms based on previous arrangements.
I'm all ears.
Well, as you know, down here there aren't as many souls to gather. If they're here, they've been gathered. So we need to renegotiate the terms of your pact.
Okay.
So we thought we would leave it up to you. We can increase to a certain number of demons killed. Something that you'll be doing already. It won't be hard for you, but the number will be higher. You'll have a quota to fill for each. It's hard to say a week here. Time doesn't work quite the same as a week's feeling of time for you. Or there are parts of the system, planes that mortals do frequent and travel, even those that were not at the festival. And we can keep the arrangement the same, but then you're going to have to book it soon.
Is it possible to put an addendum? Maybe an extra option?
What do you propose?
I'd like to hear how many demons in a week that you expect. And that's specifically demons, not any adversarial devils, correct?
There are rules and regulations for dealing with adversarial members of our own plane that aren't specifically murder. We like to keep an air of decorum about us when and if we are able. 10. Your friends have proven themselves quite capable. The champions, one and all, well chosen. Surely 10 demons a week could be easy for you. You're already here. You've slain 3 already as a group. We'll backlog those as part of this week's offering.
I think if we continue to keep the first agreement, and if I cannot complete that, fall back on the demonic side.
Let me think. Make a persuasion check.
I'm looking to see if I have what I think I want.
I think you have Tides of Chaos still.
I do. That's what I was
Yeah.
do. I was just making sure that I did. I haven't used it since the thing.
When you get it back on a short rest, right?
Oh, do I? Probably. That
think
sounds
so.
about right.
I don't know.
Homebrew.
That is a natural 20 with
Nice.
with a +5
Yeah.
persuasion. Well, skull.
Damn.
Usually that means a bad, but this is a good.
Zarthia takes a second, puts his hand up to his chin and goes, "Let me think. Done." And sets the agreement, produces a flyery piece of parchment, shows up, and you can see as he hands it to you, there's an addendum, a space underneath where the collection, the terms of your deal have been created, where a new part 30, point 32 of this agreement, subsection D, bullet 32 shows up and says, negotiates that deal.
So it's basically an additional option.
Correct.
So I can do either or.
Right.
Cool.
Yes.
I just wanted to make sure that what I said wasn't exactly what was put down, because that could get fucky. So
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we'll say you negotiated with that nat 20
Got it.
on a persuasion check that you were able to kind of ironclad that section in, so that it wouldn't come back and be misinterpreted for that part of the agreement. He you sign. Yeah. He, pinpricks and drops a little blood dot on it. So signing his portion of the contract, burns it away, and goes, Strataru, it is important only because you have previous experiences that your friends do not. That you understand. And I think you do understand more than others. The custodians are not your friends. Yes? We are patrons for the lords that we serve. And while he looks back, and you can look back at the cave where you guys are still currently at, the rest of you are still in the cave in this moment. You haven't gotten up to start finding demons and fight yet. You see Soralis, and you hear in that second as you see Grotch coming up over towards the cave.
Am I awake?
This is before the fighting happened.
Okay,
this is when he's starting the
Okay.
conversation before you guys have started fighting demons. And then a beautiful woman steps through a portal in the cave, and you see Markov. He goes, I'm not sure your compatriots grasps the severity of the danger that they are in. So you've been awarded an extra challenge from the Lord of the Nine, which is to watch over your friends. Yes?
Yeah, that tracks.
You're in a better position than most to warn them of the folly of devil kind. One friend in particular, I think, will soon come to realize his unfortunate mistake. And the eyes dart over to Kibitsuji. As you make a perception check.
Non-binary dice.
They're a nat 1 and a nat 20 at the same time.
Perception?
Yeah.
It's a 5.
Okay. You don't clock anything other than that he looks towards the group when he says that. But you don't clock who he's looking at or what he's looking at or anything that's happened. You're still kind of focused in on this conversation that's being had with you by this powerful creature. He goes, while they may seem well-meaning and benevolent now, none of the 8 and 1, including the Lord of the Nine himself, operate in this place without motive or agenda. By law, we are prohibited from directly interfering with each other's plans and schemes. The ranks at which we sit mean that none of us outrank the other, so we do not have direct influence and control over the other. But when it comes to those we patron, we can grant boons and abilities and have our agreements amended, as we've had today when asked. I would warn you and your allies, be careful making agreements.
Yeah.
Explore every possible option. I don't think I would need to reiterate that point to you.
No, I suppose not.
Well, it is important that we have a discussion now that you're here about the laws of hell and how it is you're all expected to behave while you represent us in this place. Yes? There are ranks. The lords sit at the top. People like myself and Grunch and Markov and Soralis sit directly below. You have pit fiends underneath us, legions that we control. Not all pit fiends, of course. There's power similarity. Mostly pit fiends. And levels of various devils, stacking down to ones like him, and he points over to Chlum. Have you met Chlum yet? You've met Chlum. Oh, you have not. No.
No.
Oh, Chlum's a little imp. that is with your friends over in the cave.
His name is Neil.
Yeah, Neil. Chloom is how it's referred to by.
Yes, of course.
He points over to the imp that's with them. Down to imps and poor souls like your acquaintance Willow. An unfortunate side effect of mortal souls being dropped into the planes if they're not strong enough to withstand the magic.
Understood.
Amazing. Your rank falls somewhere in 4 or 5, but you're not a devil, so lots of the rules of the Plains of Hells don't exactly, you don't exactly have to follow. More tradition than law for you. Each plane has its own laws, their own ways of operating, its own traditions that you should be aware of. And he produces a little booklet, The Laws and Traditions of Avernus, and goes, "You will learn as you travel, but here's something for you to peruse in your, I'm sure, exorbitant downtime."
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
As you're continuing this conversation, you see Seren, I think, is the one that led. Who went out to go fight that demon? It was Kib. You see,
I followed along at a very leisurely pace.
Same. I feel like Seren and Flit might have been like walking and chatting a little bit on the way.
Yeah, you guys definitely
walking.
left. Yeah, you guys left a little bit later.
Flit.
You see Kib step out of the cave, eyes looking like they're looking for a fight. They're looking for something to go find. And Zarthiak says, "Help ensure that the other lords get whatever tasks they've assigned finished. Yes?"
Yeah. Yes. Sorry.
Phenomenal. Oh, yeah, speaking of which, he does he waves his hand, and around you the scene shifts, and you are in this kind of liminal space of like being in space, but like surrounded completely. I mean, there are like stars and galaxies and meteors that fly through the space, but it's hard to even focus on all of that because the first thing you see is a giant mechanical mess, amalgamation of gears whirring and spinning and concentric circles moving in different directions, spinning all over each other. Gold, this thing's probably 30 feet each, all dimensions, in like a sphere, and it hovers and floats into space. And he points and goes, "This magnificence is known as the Orrery of the Wanderer. It's a powerful artifice that will allow Mephistopheles greater control over the tides of the Blood War. This is your task for Mephistopheles, is to," and he, with his hand, kind of like Iron Man Jarvis-y, like just like shunting the pieces separately out of each other and breaking it up into these distinct pieces, and goes, "The device is scattered across the abyss. You are not yet ready." Strataru magics out her note-taking app, which makes little clicks as she puts the runes into the.
Yeah, it's more. It's like a word puzzle.
Yeah.
So I gotta grab a few and then it just keeps going.
I'm sorry, we're doing your Wordle for today.
Yeah, it was LOL. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
So he splits shows you the 6 distinct pieces of this orrery, and goes, "These pieces have been scattered throughout the abyss. I'm sure your journeys will take you there. If you could retrieve these pieces and bring them back for the purpose of the great sage, he would be most appreciative."
Consider it done.
And I do. You make a perception check. What's happening? Just to keep an eye on your friends.
What are we up to?
Binary
Is this the
dice.
part where I get cut?
Yeah. 19, you
Plus
see...
one.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
You see they are fighting... Your friends are fighting a demon right now as you're talking. Kind of this, like, tree-esque demon. It's got... like a bunch of like yellowy tentacles and things. It's like reaching out and slapping your friends. You see Flit pull a knife out by the blade, grip really hard and throw it, slicing his hand open, slicing their hand open as they throw this dagger at this poor demon. You see the imp stab it through the chest with its stinger tail. They're having a good time. So I think it goes. You've been an easy compatriot, an easy contractor to work with, and it is appreciated.
Yeah, I do my best. Weirdly enough, you are one of the closest people I have in my life, so take that as you will.
He softly lays a hand over where his heart would be, if there was one, and says, "That's touching, Strataru."
You didn't have to comment. It's fine.
Then I will happily take my leave. Please join your friends, and they're moving away now from this fight that they've had. I guess join your friends, and we will see each other soon, I'm sure.
Okay.
A little
nice to see you.
staircase opens in the ground. He walks down through it, closes itself over.
She just exhales, just everything, just like all the composure and everything, like all her anxiety just drops.
As you do that, you hear... This has happened a few times during the conversation, but... Grotch stumbling, bumbling his way over to this cave. And as you're kind of recomposing yourself from this conversation that's been had, you notice first Kib and Grotch step out of the cave. Kib get handily decimated in the span of 12 seconds. And
I
then
think I left.
you're asleep now. This is when you're asleep.
Yeah.
Yep. Flit's
You
not.
saw Flit like stumbling back.
Yep. Flit's asleep. And then a few moments later, Seren and Eleanor join in and just get wiped again. And that's where we ended last session. It's where we'll pick up now with the whole group as you can make your way over to...
I'll walk my tall ass over. It's just...
So tall.
I know, so tall now.
So tall. Not blue. So tall.
No longer blue. Ah, fuck. I did use that Tides of Chaos.
You did.
Anyway.
Used it for a good nat 20 on a persuasion check to modify a devil contract. That's a pretty good use of a nat 20.
Yeah.
You walk over to this fight that's just occurred. You see this big pit fiend break a little thing of glass over each of the three of them as you get brought back up. It's not pleasant anytime this happens to you. It's like smelling salts bringing you back, but like mixed with an adrenaline that has you like ready to fight again. You like hop up like jolted. Too much coffee, adrenaline shot. But you're back up at full. And Grudge looks at you and goes, "Not good enough." Your lackadaisical attitude toward your combat
Yeah.
will get you killed. You do understand that.
Yeah, we're fighting a losing battle. How am I supposed to learn from this?
Your friends learned pretty quickly.
Oh, and they're different from who I am. So, be careful.
But you are the champion of this plane.
I'm sorry. What the skull meant is that we're not exactly strong enough to be able to fight you evenly.
I am well aware. This is not about winning.
Well, it sounded like it, so...
I am testing your capabilities as the Lord responsible for your success in the endeavors in which you serve the general.
Then instead of doing combats with you, why don't you train me instead?
What is it that you think we are doing here? Your friend understood right away.
Not against you.
Well, I'm sorry. But unfortunately, you don't set the rules here.
Oh, I thought we had terms and conditions.
What is the condition you'd like to set in the challenge between myself and your group?
Challenging someone that's not you.
I would not be so vague with your words.
I see.
I thought it was everyone. No. My bad.
I don't know if you're sharing. I mean, you can. I'm just
That's why I wasn't saying shit. Because I figured we weren't part of it.
Take two.
Challenging someone who is not me.
Yeah. Someone of lower caliber, at least.
Well.
Someone I can actually defeat.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You feel a grip on your mind as you say, I want to fight someone who's not me, of a lower or not Granch, of a lower caliber, and your mind gets attacked effectively, searching through. It is a short attack, as your memories, there's not many to shift through, and he looks deep. Yeah, I agree, Mira. And a small black dog appears.
Okay.
No.
Challenge rating of like 30.
Right. The Lord. Asmodeus, dog of hell. This is Cerberus. And 3. No. Just one. Person appears in front of you from a purple mist. You see Vanessa.
Okay.
Show up in front of you. She immediately hops into attack mode while she's here. And then she sees you. Goes, Kip, what is happening?
I'm sorry, Mom.
What do you mean you're sorry?
Fair.
I don't understand. And Granch steps in and goes, I've met the condition of your challenge.
I know. Was it 16 hit?
16 hit? Yeah, we'll just roll into initiative. I don't know if anyone else wants to take part, but Granch has opened these challenges up to the party. if they want to participate. Seren and Alienor obviously have been here before. I think Alienor does not step into this one. It doesn't quite seem her. She doesn't know what's going on, so she's not going to step into this one. We will. You can make another perception check as our sleeper.
That is an 8.
An 8. Man, it is so peaceful in this.
I'm having.
this beautiful.
Can I just randomly sleepwalk and talk at some point?
Strataru, you can see that Flit is asleep in this.
I have spells for this.
In this cave.
We'll wait till I'll roll initiative in my initiative.
Okay, great, perfect.
Wolf.
It's gonna be a while.
It's gonna be a little bit. Okay, so let me pull up that initiative plus 2. 25 to 30. Looks like some of you people have crazy initiatives. 20 to 25?
20.
20?
23.
Ooh. Kib said, ready to kill my mother. Love it.
Mama.
Seren. 20, right? 15 to 20? 10 to 15? 6 over there, Strataru? Okay. Cool.
Save the journey.
Strat. Flit, go ahead and roll your initiative, just so you're in an order when we...
Okay.
If you know...
I mean, that's not great, but let's call that a solid... Oh, wait! Well, plus 3 is our proficiency bonus, right?
Yeah, you should have... It should be your dex modifier.
Right, but Jack of all trades adds to initiative. So I think that puts me at 10.
Great. And what is your dex bonus?
Is plus 4.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So Kib, you're first.
Yep. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm a bonus action hex, targeting dexterity,
Okay.
and then I blast 2 Eldritch Blasts, hitting for 8 damage. The lowest to attack was 16.
That'll hit.
So yeah,
How much?
8 damage.
8?
Yep, that's it.
Okay.
Plus D6 from hex.
Yep.
Add another 4.
Another 4. 12 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. You shoot this Eldritch Blast at Vanessa, and you just take a big chunk off of her side. And you can see like a hole of Eldritch energy that just kind of embers and roils against her as you've done that and after you've hexed her. And she gets shot. Seren, it's your turn.
Yeah, fuck it, we're fighting. Bonus action rage, and then I'm going to charge at her. And swing with my brass knuckles. And I think that hits... Yeah, 17.
17 will hit, yes.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Ow. Hold on. This is not... Oh, okay. My thing wasn't working the wrong way. Give me just a second. I gotta fix it. So we did 12 and 8, which is 20. Great. Okay. Cool. We're good. It is now Vanessa's turn. She looks up at you and goes, Kib, why are you doing this? What are your friends doing? Why is this happening to me? I don't understand. I don't. Oh, fuck. And she takes. God, what is she gonna do? She is going to action cast a mage armor on herself, and she will Bonus action. Nope, she's not. She's gonna stay there and go. I don't want to do this. I don't want to have to fight you. This isn't what I was. My plan for the day was not this. We can stop anytime that we want. Strataru, it's your turn.
I'm gonna kind of sit back. I'm not gonna engage in this combat, especially since she hasn't hit back yet. So I don't know how hard she can hit. So I kind of sit back, open up my book, the Tome of Leadership and Influence, and then as I'm reading that, I'm gonna cast Mage Hand. I'm just gonna have it go over and just squeeze the wind. It's only 10 pounds and it takes 33 to completely crush a trachea. So, so I just do that until.
The more you know.
What the fuck?
Okay, well.
Volknir, stop.
Hey, yo!
It is actively meant to close the wind, so it would forces them to wake up.
Well, you wake up to the feeling of a hand semi-choking you.
Oh, this is a bunch worse in reality.
You're up and you see the scene around you. You see Strataru not talking with his I keep wanting to call them counselors. That is not the correct word. Patrons, for the lack of a better word. You see Kib and Seren fighting a woman. Make a perception check.
Without a disadvantage?
Without disadvantage.
Oh my god! That is a 20. Dirty.
You don't know the woman. The woman travels with Volknir's group. The woman is a part of Volknir's group that Volknir travels with.
Okay, this person?
This person that Kib's fighting. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
I can't believe those motherfuckers started without me.
That is... Okay, so it's Strataru's turn. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm just going to keep reading. You'll just get a little wave from Strataru, and it mirrors the hand, and then it kind of points at the combat.
Kib, back around to you.
Again, the lowest number is 16.
Well, she shields.
Okay.
And so you don't hit.
The second Eldritch Blast is a 26.
26 will hit.
What?
I know, crazy.
What? 7 damage.
Okay. Vanessa is bloodied and is shot. You shoot your first Eldritch Blast, pings it off with a shield, but you send more magic coursing through the second one. It breaks through and skits her.
All she gets from me is a sad chittering noise.
Sad chittering.
What does that sound like?
Yeah.
What is a sad chittering?
But I'm not going to.
Okay, we're gonna combine these noises. And yeah, just layer those two on top of each other. That's a sad chittering noise. Got it. Seren, it is your turn.
Yeah, I don't like fighting people who don't fight back. So I'm gonna hold my action to attack if she takes an attack. I'm just gonna kind of have my fist up I'm ready to fucking swing.
Great. You ready yourself, Flit? It is your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's Vanessa's turn.
I'm gonna go over and I have 6 seconds and I'm just gonna walk over towards Strataru and be like, it's nice to finally talk to you. End of turn.
Amazing. It is Vanessa's turn. So many choices. What are we gonna do? she casts a spell and begins speaking. She goes, something's wrong with Kib. I don't know what's going on. When you see him, he isn't your friend. And casts the sending spell to send that message off to, you can guess who that's going to. Anyone who doesn't know would just hear that spoken. But Strataru, it is your turn.
Oh. This is not my fight. She's just gonna keep reading. And if she's if she already looks a little fucked up, it's like, okay.
Yeah, she's already bloodied.
Yeah, there's no real concern right now, so I'm gonna let them hash that out and just keep reading.
Great. Kib, we're back around.
This time I'm gonna pull out my longsword and I'm gonna just try to hit her with it. Nope.
No?
Nope.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 2.
Ah, well, unless you've got a very, very good to hit. That'll miss. Anything else, Kib?
I'll make the connection with her. Like, I don't want to do this.
Then don't.
I have to.
What do you mean you have to?
Give a quick glance over towards a pit fiend that could be easily right behind her, is ready to just.
The pit fiend looks at you expressionless. He is watching the fight. That is what he's watching. In fact, as you swing with your sword to hit, he goes faster, more brutal, stronger. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. You're caught. 18.
18. You've felt it once before. Your tattoo starts to glow and light up, and you feel as it like reinvigorates you. You have an extra action this round.
No.
You missed again?
Damn.
You, in defiance to Grudge, take your extra action and just like half-heartedly swing your sword, like you're not trying to really hit, as he tells you to be faster and stronger and quicker, better, faster, harder, stronger. Seren.
I just fucking walk away. I'm not a part of this anymore. Nope. Not gonna fight people who don't fight
Opportunity
back.
attack.
Vanessa has no weapons drawn, so she will not get an opportunity attack against Seren. Flit,
Okay.
you're up there now. Seren's walked back to.
I walk over if I can reach Strataru. I just
Yeah.
go over to Strataru and I sit down.
Strataru's sitting reading a book.
I have bardic inspiration and nothing else. So this person in front of me is part of Bolknir's troop.
Yes.
I'm gonna.
And when I say that, I don't mean like performing troupe. I just mean like they are like the group that are together. Bolknir, there's 3 of them that are always together. Bolknir's got
Okay. Not performing troop. Okay.
No, really, if anyone performed with Bolknir, it was Kib.
Right. Okay.
This is more like
This is
more
just
like
the
Bolknir's adventuring party that
Okay.
he's with.
In my sleepiness, can I roll like an insight check to like kind of read the situation?
Sure.
Like, why are they fighting?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's real damn good, actually. That is a dirty 21.
Dirty 21. Kib, what does Flit read from you as this fight is happening? Unless you're trying to hide how you feel about what's going on.
He doesn't want to do this at all, but he's forcing his body to try to end Vanessa's life.
So, Flit, you can see Kib looking at this woman. There's a relationship between the two of them. On a 21, it feels familial of some kind. You can tell that Kib isn't putting his heart into this fight, but it is a fight that happened and is happening and has to happen. You see from Vanessa the same look. I mean, she has no idea why she's here, why Kib is attacking her, what is going on, or why she's been put in this position.
Okay.
But you see a deep affection for Kib from Vanessa.
Okay. Do their behaviors seem like magically affected from my perspective?
Make an Arcana check.
Damn, this die is treating me very nicely. That is just a 19.
19? There's something going on here. On a 19, you can't quite put together what it is.
Okay.
Something is happening here that isn't quite
Okay.
what it appears to be.
Okay. I'm gonna go. It's my siblings all over again. I'm just gonna run forward and I'm gonna impose myself between them, and I'm going to Bardic Inspiration, give one to Kib because Kib has been an ally, and I'm gonna spiral some flames around myself and do a flip in the air and just yell, "You both fucking stop it!" And I'm going to minus whatever attack.
To Vanessa?
Yeah, to
Okay.
Vanessa.
Great. Perfect. Flit, is that your turn?
That's my turn.
You want to make an acrobatics check just to see
Hell
how cool
yeah.
your flip is? Yeah, there it
It's
is.
a really bad flip.
There it is. That's what I was looking for.
Stop! Oh, my neck! Oh, but I have a plus 10, so
Yeah.
12.
Oh, okay. So
On his fucking head.
Flit does that thing that Gene Wilder does in the Willy Wonka movie, where she's like tired and coming out of the cave, she stumbles a little bit, and it looks like she's gonna fall, but she does a little somersault up as a part of the fall. So it's not like a flip through the air that's crazy,
Yeah.
but it's, you know, it's a little gymnasty something.
Yeah, it's a little something.
As she flips back up between Kib, you and Vanessa, and says, "I'll just stop." It's Vanessa's turn. Vanessa goes, I don't know why I'm here. I don't want to do whatever this is. I'm not here to. I don't want to harm you, Kib. This isn't what family does. Strataru, it's your turn.
I turn the page.
You turn the page, it goes, "The best way to win and influence people is by being honest and trustworthy and building a connection with them."
Skips to the next chapter.
I'm just gonna.
Family is the most important thing you could ever have in your life.
Remind me to repeat this to Kibble. No, what I'm gonna say out loud. I'm gonna go. Just defeat, mean kill. Just clarifying.
Granch looks at you as you say that and goes, "The battles so far have been to the death."
I love that my character probably hasn't seen Grunch yet.
Yeah, no.
Like just,
Big pit fiend.
Yeah.
You've maybe heard of pit fiends before. This one is like another 5 feet taller than the other ones around it. It's probably got like twice the mass. Just like huge biceps that are, you know, like a foot and a half.
Yeah,
you know,
perfect.
Big great axe, big red infernal wings off the back.
Hell yeah.
So the precedent hasn't been set. Vanessa, you can yield if it's a duel.
Kib, it is your turn.
Saren's just looking at you like, what the fuck?
Multitasking.
Another step to winning and influencing people is never giving up.
Never mind. I provided 2 options. I did my job.
He's just like, I know what I'm here for.
Flip.
How's Kib doing? Skull says,
Crying.
No.
Looking up the spell.
your skull turns to look at you and goes, you can do it, Kib.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
This is a fight you can win. You can win this
Can the
fight.
skull be talk like Palpatine for the rest of this?
I'm gonna do
it. Execute order.
Losing concentration on hex. Adding branding smite to it.
I didn't make several of those. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't matter, but okay. Nope, go ahead.
I don't believe that's going to hit.
What is it?
It's a 12.
It does not.
Yep.
If they didn't have that mage armor up,
And then-
sure would.
That's a... Still have concentration on branding smite for now, so...
Okay. What's your weapon? Is it a rapier?
It's a long sword.
Longsword. Your longsword erupts with the brand of Zariel on it as you go to swing at Vanessa and miss.
Mother.
Seren, it is your turn. Vanessa looks at you.
Please send out a message. If they see me, kill me.
Kib, we don't.
No other choice right now.
Seren, it's your turn.
He takes off his coat and he's checking for the injuries that he got from.
Little scars. Actually, from the bite, it's you've got some puncture wounds that have some leftover marks. But for the most part, you're all closed up. The adrenaline is wearing off of the potion.
Yeah, and
now.
he's trying to keep himself stretched because he's starting to get really hard to move at this moment.
Yeah. Yep. Flit.
I'm just gonna stare at you and be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And like, I'm gonna like just look. Come on! And I can I do a combination? I want a combination attack, if you'll allow it. And I want to like Black Widow sweep the legs around your neck, get you to the ground, and slap your face like that'll wake you up.
I mean, you can do a grapple.
Okay. Can I use acrobatics?
No, grappling is an attack roll versus their
Those-
athletics or acrobatics checks.
I thought it was athletics check versus their athletics.
It's typically athletics,
to
but I
hit
was
them.
wondering if
That's what I
flavor-wise
thought.
I could use.
I don't. When I did it last
I'll look
session,
and see.
I didn't.
I'll look and see because I don't know what the official rules
I
are for
don't
grappling.
either. Do you know what the official rules are on a grapple?
For what?
For grappling,
Well, I mean, I know it's an athletics check.
but it's not an attack. You don't have to attack
No,
them.
it's an attack.
Okay.
It's an action.
It's a
Grappling is
special
an
attack.
action.
Yeah.
It's considered a special attack, so it's part of.
Welcome to DQC, where we don't know all the rules to Dungeons and Dragons,
know
and I make them up on the
okay.
spot.
We know.
Well, other people know them, and I'm the DM, so.
Also, did you grant him bardic inspiration? Earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was.
And a negative to Vanessa's
Got it.
stuff.
That was one of the most worth.
Why are you fighting? And I'm gonna do. I try to grapple you and pin you down, but that is not a good roll. So. I jump up and try to wrap my legs, and instead just kind of like miss and slip, and then fall behind you, and like land on my butt, like in a straddle position, and just kind of look behind me. Shit.
Saren starts fucking laughing.
I'm really off my game, guys.
What I missed?
Okay, so yeah, you can make.
fucking die. That's what you're missing.
So yeah, it would. Okay, we're gonna solve this right now. In the future, you make an athletics check, and that's what you do versus their acrobatics or athletics checks. Not a hit. There you go.
So like
It's
still an
using the
action.
attack action,
Yeah.
but it's not an attack roll.
Yeah, it's just like a shove.
Yeah,
right?
but that's what confused me. It was
Got
an
it.
attack
No, you're
action. It's
good.
like you have to make an attack roll and hit.
You
and
know
then
multiple systems. You're good.
Kinda. They're all meshed around in there. Okay, so Flit, what was your? If you took the roll you rolled and added your athletics to it,
Oh, it was bad.
what is it?
It was a 7.
7? Kim, make a athletics or acrobatics check.
No way.
Please use the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, you have bardic inspiration.
It's a natural 1.
Oh
No.
yeah, so you
Is that a deck thing? Since it's technically
not for those because it's
That was a save, not an attack.
yeah because it's not an attack roll.
Whatever.
So yeah, you make Flit makes a pitiful sweeping attack at this leg, just like trying to like reach at it and get it. And you're not doing very hard, but you happen to. Kib steps right into the hilt of the sword and falls on the ground. And I'll let you get a little slap. Doesn't do any damage. Just a wake up slap on your face, Kib.
Deadpool.
Yes.
One slap.
Just like that.
Whoa, you wake
It goes on for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes too long.
Until you get the achievement.
Right.
Fucking love that achievement.
Vanessa's turn.
But Vanessa.
Vanessa heard what you had to say, Strataru. Looks at the situation with Kib getting slapped by his friend, at least this person. Hold on. There is a little hint of recognition of something looking at Flit. Like she's heard of your group before, maybe. And she kneels down on the ground and puts her hands up and goes, I surrender. I lose. I surrender.
I look up at Granch.
Granch.
Definitely looking at Granch.
Granch steps up. Looks at you, Kib. Looks down and goes, thank you for your training. And swipes through with his axe.
That's what that.
And Vanessa just like in flame and is scattered to the wind. Branch looks at you, Kib, and says, next time, you'll do the training that I supply. Swamps away, flies off towards the Blood War. So who was that? Chloob comes up. Neil comes up. He goes, so, did you win?
I summon his contract and just rip it out. And give him a soul coin back. I don't want it. Go away.
Not best friends anymore?
No.
Oh. Okay.
By the way, you still need a signature.
As you say that, Chlum runs up to you, Strataru. This little imp creature with a book. It goes, it just says champion signatures. You guys are like famous down here. Mm-hmm. There's no contract written on this page that you.
Everyone else has signed it?
I think. Did everyone else sign the signature? I think everyone did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm familiar enough with devils. I'm not going to sign anything.
A second, he like writes. It's really chicken scratch writing because he's writing it like with his hands. It's not like an infernal contract. He goes, not a contract.
I look at the file. I'm gonna use identify through the Mephistopheles.
Yes. You cast identify on this book. You hear a voice in your head as you cast identify. Yes. How can I help you today? What are we identifying?
I would just like to make sure this book is not. Who are you? Hello?
I am the identify spell.
Oh, it's nice.
Is there something I can help you identify?
This book, I would just like to make sure that it is not A contract. Nothing in here is binding.
Ah, well, other than the binding on the book, there's nothing here that would suggest that it's an infernal contract of any kind.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Please call on me again. I love identifying things.
Eyes
Right.
unroll back from my head.
Correct.
Okay. Signs her name.
I'm gonna sell these later. Puts the book back in his pocket. So, I gave a little tear in Neil's eye. Starts to well. My acquaintance, one of these coins before, to help you all get across the river. Do I just hold on? Do I just hold on to this now? I can give it to your leader.
No.
That's what I can do.
No.
What?
No.
What do you mean?
Don't give it to him.
Why not?
Because he's an asshole.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you know where you are? Pretty good compared to the leader. Yes.
This is from Caine.
Oh, okay. Yes. What's up?
Imps. They die in hell. They die, right?
If they die in hell, they die.
Yeah.
But not, yeah. So it's kind of both ways. If demons come to hells and get killed, they go
Yes,
back.
But
Devils go across.
You are in Avernus right
You
now.
are in Avernus right now.
Cool. Eldritch Blast.
Ah!
No more ranking up for this boy.
I know.
I wanted to bring him up to like. We want to do him like one of the.
It's fine. Sometimes we decide that NPCs shouldn't exist.
The orcs and.
He literally said he was gonna. The reason I'm doing this because he said he was gonna sell the signatures, and I don't want my signature going anywhere else.
Oh! You can just say that.
You can take it back if you want.
No, he said it. Sell it on Devil eBay.
Unfortunately, he said that, and Strataru's a bitch. I'm sorry. I like this guy.
Did you already hit him?
16. The lowest one is fucking. It's a 22 for the lowest one. I
Well,
roll a 14 and a 19.
that'll hit. Amazingly enough. And how much damage?
16.
Oh, could you roll on the wild magic table surge for me? A little surge.
do that.
Where are we at? What are we up to?
We were up to 4.
Great.
13.
Okay.
But I also do have Tides of Chaos up.
Oh yeah, so I can just do it. Well, yeah, you're gonna do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I hope it turns you into a potted plant. You deserve
Also, I'd
it.
like to say that we have not. I don't think we've healed since the fight with the other demon where Neil. Was
You guys
fine.
got long rest potions.
But
from...
Neil, I'm talking about Neil.
Oh, Neil. Yeah, Neil's hurt.
Yeah.
Well, Neil. I'm like, did Neil even get hit?
I think I hit once.
Maybe. Let me look.
What'd you do?
66. Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet take 4d10 lightning. Who was in range?
All of your friends, Chal, Alienor.
Yeah, it's launching at Chal. Fuck Chal.
All right. Great. And those are like the main.
Oh no, an accident.
Oh, no,
But
my-
yeah, so I'll do it to Neil and Chal because
My-
it says up to.
My wild magic. Okay, great.
My magic's so wild.
Do they get a save or anything?
No.
Okay. Cool. Love it.
I guess I don't need to roll.
Love that.
Oh, what'd you do?
What is that?
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. 14 plus 4, 28 on top of the.
Okay. Well, you hit this poor imp twice with Eldritch and Lightning, and it falls to the ground, and then Chaw takes how much lightning
28.
damage?
28.
Jesus Christ. Let me pull it. I didn't think we were gonna get him ready for combat. I'm gonna pull him up now.
I can get some training in right now.
Yeah, right.
And this doesn't reset the number roll, right?
No, you have to hit on your die to reset the number roll.
So I'm at 5.
Yes, up to 5. 28. Ow. Ow. Painful and mean.
It's my nickname back in high school.
That's what they call me. immediately Chal stands up after getting struck by this lightning. Pulls out a longbow tipped with like white feather wings and knocks an arrow into it, and the arrow glows with like a radiant divine light as he does this and goes, "This is not a fight you want to start with me."
Oh, you think that was on purpose? That's so cute. That's really adorable.
Oh, it wasn't on purpose, Strataru?
Seren he puts on his
Like,
coat.
explain. Like, there has been... I am 6'4" now.
Congratulations. I don't know what you want me to.
Sorry,
I don't know what you want me to
Simpleton,
tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it not your fault when you left our entire clan of people? That wasn't your fault as well, right? That was
Left.
wild magic.
Left. You mean getting my birth given right?
And leaving.
No. Everything was torn apart. I didn't get a chance to leave.
Oh, yes. Well, it is great for you that you were able to go and live a life that was all of your own, that with this gift that you've been given. But we need you back.
Who is
home?
we?
Everyone.
This is the first time hearing of any of this.
God, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Strataru, you go, you take the entire...
Would you like me to talk? I can tell you my side of the story, which you obviously have never wanted to hear before now.
I've been told your side of this. No, please enlighten me.
You've been told. You know everything. That's fine.
Enlighten me,
it's
Strataru.
fine. Whenever I took the Sigil of Torm back, when my mother hid it from me, if anyone is to blame, it's my mother. First of all. Second of all, when I took it off, and she gets a little emotional, off of him, it attached to me, and I was thrown through reality. I had visions of our entire civilization being torn to shreds, me not even knowing that you existed. I thought I killed everyone. I thought I was the last one. That's the whole reason I've been living, because to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere, pointing at the Sigil of Torm.
You are so naive, Strataru. The visions you've been having.
I had it once while I was thrown through reality into the prime material plane.
I understand. You can see him processing what you're saying.
At 14.
14. Throw it in there. He looks at you and goes, Strataru, if we do not get you back, that is what will happen.
Then I would like to go back. I didn't know there was a place to go back to.
He's holding back anger because you can see he recognizes in this moment that you're telling the truth about what you believed. So he's like trying to fight this like...
Yeah.
Well, he's been told other things about you.
I am sorry. I am eternally sorry. I have been living with the grief of ruining our entire civilization on my back and carrying it so that no one else has to suffer this pain, the pain of all the generations that I have felt. So I am sorry about what happened. But I am not fully to blame, because my mother took my birthright from me to protect everyone.
I see. Be that as it may, my job is to get you back.
I will come back. Whatever judgment may come, I will be back.
He looks at you, have much to discuss in our time together.
Agreed, and I'm sorry for zip-zapping you.
It was very rude and unexpected.
It was not on purpose, I swear to God.
I don't know if... Make a deception check.
I like to think she did it subconsciously because
but
it's a
still,
wild
well,
magic
yeah.
surge.
Still deception.
That's chaos.
deception because he doesn't even know shit on It's just confusion.
With a 15 plus 8, 23.
On a nat 20 insight check.
Oh god.
He goes, I understand you may have considered me your enemy.
It wasn't on purpose. I didn't aim for you. I was aiming for the imp because he said that he was going to sell our signatures.
Oh Jesus, that's why you killed him?
Yeah, he said he was going to sell our signatures. We're in hell! What do you mean?
I thought you just killed him because he was annoying.
No! I don't do anything without a purpose. She just like sits down, just like head in her book, just like...
I mean, somebody being annoying could be a purpose.
So, yeah. Oh, man.
You'd be dead long ago, Seren.
Your,
That's a joke. You can tell it's a
I know.
It's just...
Are Kib and Flit still...
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the whole situation.
Yeah. The Kib, your skull, looks at you and goes, Kib, are you okay?
I'm not okay at all.
That's Chaloom barking in the ground.
Final death. Right?
Damn it, I'm trying to cry right now!
Oh, moments of levity.
No, I'm not okay at all.
You did well to win.
Thanks.
Chin up, Kib.
There's a long adventure ahead of us. 2 more to go.
Just like that?
Before she died, was I able to recognize any sigils on her?
You looking like for like a tattoo or like
Yeah.
so you didn't see any of that. You know, make a
Because I already
intelligence check or a wisdom check.
I already know what like subclass she is, so it makes sense why she would poof up in purple.
Uh-huh.
So, is that intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Is that another 1?
No, it's a 2.
I'm sorry, buddy.
-1, so 1.
Great, but not a natural
Dirty
one.
one.
A dirty one.
Dirty one.
Yeah!
Kib, you have no idea what you saw and didn't see on her in that moment. I think the fact that she showed up and then within 20 seconds was gone. I think it just like has left you in a state of shock, and you can't quite put together memories and pieces of that event that just happened. Just like your brain is trying to like block it out of your mind.
So, next to you, Flit has been, like, just staring at the space where the fire erupted. And, from an audience perspective, like, it kind of pans into, like, her memories.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, you just see, like a drow dad in front of her that's just torn apart by claw and flame. And you can hear like children outside of, this kind of modest house, just kind of laughing, and screaming as fire erupts from this room. And Flit kind of looks at you as you, say 2 more to go and goes,
You didn't hear that part.
oh.
In his head.
Oh, that wasn't through the skull? Damn it. Okay.
Have the skull say yes, 2 more. You can hear that.
Okay. What was that?
I'll make a mental connection with the 4 of us.
Oh, group chat.
Group chat. Right.
Can I block?
You hear a from.
No, I open the door.
The 2 others that are here, they know who that person was to me. Maybe. But she was the first person that I met waking up on the prime material plane. So she acted as a mother to me. And with due respect, she was my mother. So...
Why did your fucking boss want you to kill her?
A lesson.
Training. I asked for someone who was on my level. Unfortunately, he summoned her. But it seemed like he wanted to summon all three. But chose not to. So...
I didn't like that music.
So that was Vanessa.
Who else do you have that you think he wants you to get rid of?
Well, I don't think we really need to end any of them. But if they happen to be in front of us, we're gonna have to kill them. Because they're on the abyssal side.
Oh.
And at this point, like, there's the sharpness that comes to Flit's eyes. She goes, I need to find my siblings now.
And with that, we're gonna take our first break.
Da-da-da,
See you in a bit.
Emotional.
You guys have...
Welcome to one of our regularly scheduled intermissions. Refill your drinks, go to the bathroom, and enjoy this break, or any ads that may play along the way.
We're back.
Okay.
Thank you back.
Thank you back. Welcome back, all, to this beautiful session where we are having a conversation in a cave. Post-fight, calm down, you two.
He's gonna make us sit on separate sides of the table.
We'll separate the two of you, being too rowdy in this classroom.
Can you imagine if that's what you did as a DM? You
That'd
choose
be
where people
hilarious.
sit for every session.
Honestly,
so if you know there's gonna be beef one session, you're like, you have to sit next to them.
I'm just gonna do it to mess with Gary. He has to change the order and give all the names around every time.
That'd be so much fun, actually.
So I'm gonna do it.
Fucking annoyed.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass for me.
We're back.
Thanks.
Flit just said we gotta find my siblings
Yeah.
right now.
Do you have anywhere to track them?
I know where one is.
Oh, that's a start. Also, who are you?
Hi, sorry. I'm Flit. And you're Strataru, right?
Mm-hmm.
The others have said. Hi.
You don't have. No, this is fine. No. Anyway, where?
The Abyss.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the thing is, whenever, like, Seren can tell you, whenever it comes to a win could simply be closing up the lair, the layers of the abyss and the hell, that portal. Closing that could win the war. Could win us the war. Depending on what winning means. Don't know if we've deciphered that. So, death isn't necessary, but if there's anything I know about devils, they usually have very, very, very thorough contracts, but there's always a loophole, and they like to use it.
Hey, what does that have to do with our situation? Us getting out of...
Oh no, that's saying there's a chance that we can keep people alive on the abyssal side whenever one of our custodians is not in the way.
Okay. Speaking of which, you weren't here for this conversation, but what is your task? Because we're all trying to figure out how to do the path of least resistance.
Oh, mine's a fun one. It's scattered around. I have to put together the Orrery of the Wanderer. So,
What the fuck is that?
it's a powerful magical artifact that Mephistopheles, the great sage, wants to complete. So,
Okay.
my objective is to find those pieces. Don't know where they are. I have a few spells that can help me find that eventually, but
Cool.
mm.
I have to appease as the Big D. Big Devil.
Oh, the Lord of the Nine?
Yeah.
Oh, how?
I have to get him to remove the curse he has placed on Beelzebul.
Oh.
I have to do something he likes so much, and that is the extent of my task. Do something he likes a lot.
Well, winning a war would be... Anyway.
I have to get all of them to eat this.
Holds up.
He got
it's
the
like
easiest one.
like a teardrop shaped, black, kind of like iron, like kind of pine coney. It's got like ridges that like point out of it. But yeah, it's holding it. It's about the size of a pine cone.
How many do you have?
9.
Just one right now.
This one?
I'm assuming that I'll just get another one every time that I...
Succeed.
Oh, okay.
I have to go grab Zyra's contract. The physical copy.
Where is that laying?
It could be either with Mephistopheles or Asmodeus.
The ground
The
shakes.
ground
Okay, I was
shakes.
gonna say. Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, this is fun. Assuming the other two, Chal, Alienor.
Chal looks at you like he's deciding whether or not he was going to speak about his task, and he looks at you after the conversation that was just had.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I'm to collect some wayward pieces of equipment for the Great Forge.
Ah, so we're in similar boats.
Similar boats, yes. I think mine are scattered throughout both the 9 hells, and maybe one got through to the abyss. That's the one that's going to be the hardest to track down, but that is my task as of right now. And
Alienor?
well, sorry. That was Alienor. Switch them. Alienor has this tattoo. I always get them and get them mixed up. Alienor has this tattoo, so she spoke up. She has to go collect things for the Great Forge. Chal looks at you and goes, I'm not really sure. He did a thing, and he puts his pinky up to his lip, and I don't really know what that means exactly. I'm to get quite a large sum of money.
Did you say like 1 million gold pieces?
Oh, I think it started with a T.
Trillion?
Oh.
I don't even know where to begin. I mean, I know who has 1 trillion gold pieces, but they already have 1 trillion gold pieces, so I don't understand why they need me to go get 1 trillion gold pieces, or what that accomplishes in terms of this war. I don't know. And
Could that be a loophole in the contract if we just brought him his own gold?
Depends on who owns the gold. It said bring 1 trillion. There are loopholes, there are ways to get around certain things, but
that would be breaking into the vault
Of Mammon?
of yes,
Well,
the great bookkeeper.
One stop sounds a lot better than the hundreds of stops that it would take to actually gather that much.
okay, but what I'm hearing is we have 2 cumulative tasks that are specifically meant to pick up things along the way. The trillion could be in that, or there could be some heist that we do. And then we have what you have to get each one of the arc devils to do that. Okay, so that's we gotta.
We've already tried one. Didn't work.
Did they give a reason why?
Basically, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
God, I wish you were here for it. It was just like, hey, this other archdevil said you had to take this just to eat it.
It was so bad. Flit was on the sidelines like...
Okay, well, and so I'm assuming Zariel is the one you tried that with?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Zariel would be more accepting of something like that if we completed Zariel's task first.
Which could be on the very bottom of hell.
So we don't know the locations of
Great.
a lot of this, but what we do know, one of our things is in the abyss. We need to go look for your family.
Yeah.
Is there any other objectives that we need to put together so that we can start deciding the best course of action?
Oh, if you want to contact your custodian, draw the sigil in your tattoo on the ground.
I'm good. I don't need to do that to contact him.
Yeah. You all would have been told that to just sharing with Caine wasn't here. You're all told that you need the approval of both archdevils or dukes duchesses of the levels to travel between freely.
Mm-hmm.
So you currently have not gotten Granch's approval to leave Avernus for this yet. Just so you all know
Okay.
where you're sitting.
And to probably do that, we need to do more quotation marks training.
Why'd you put that in quotations?
Because training can mean anything. Well,
Chol, you're a leader, so...
Self-appointed.
Charlie literally goes, recoils, hold on.
Charles goes, yes, I believe.
What are we doing?
Well, we have one exit of this plane. If we can get to
Yeah.
it,
2,
the second being,
if we are granted access to this.
which we don't have currently, so our only exit from the plane are the portals to the abyss through the center of the Blood War,
Yeah.
which is our only open option as of right now.
There's also the river, but we don't have a...
Well, the river is how we'd have to get to those portals in the abyss. I mean, frankly, it's how we get anywhere.
Is that silk coin still on the ground?
Is that what?
Silk coin still on the ground?
Yeah,
Yeah, pick it up.
pick it up.
Still have this from the ever so lovely Neil. True.
Wouldn't do us harm to get somebody else to be with us.
He was semi-useful. He knew a lot.
Imps are a dime a dozen down here.
It's true.
What would you suggest then?
What do you mean?
Could use somebody if you don't like the end.
Oh, I mean, it depends. Imps are also usually under the jurisdiction of one of the devils. We're all on the same team, so I guess it's not too. But imps are trying to. Every devil is trying to reach its way up into the next echelon. So, trusting a devil isn't necessarily the best course of action. However, if we need 1 trillion gold, the city of Brass is a great place to start.
Oh. Here.
I didn't say initial. I'm saying there needs to be an overarching goal for each one of us. Because if we don't have that, way we get into the abyss, I say we fly in. I say we find a way to fly in.
I was looking for
That's so
him.
Chal spreads his wings and goes, I can. All right. Unnecessary. Unnecessary. Anyway.
I'm gonna fight him.
He goes, okay.
I look at Alienor. Does Alienor do the same fucking thing?
Alienor flipping off the Chal?
No, I go, I'm gonna fight him.
Alienor goes, I'm not really a fan. But like...
Let's keep allies.
Right.
How about we do that?
Right, it looks like maybe those two worked out whatever they're going through, at least temporarily, so maybe we just let that be our win for today. Yeah?
So, if we want, in Avernus, there's a wandering caravan. That would be a great place to find information. That would be a great place to find allies, because they are not necessarily a part of the normal going-ons in Avernus.
Okay, so how do we find this caravan?
That's the problem.
Of course it is.
It wanders. But I say we stay out of the way of actually, that's a great question. How do we feel about the other large and in charge being in Avernus? Have we been told or debriefed on any of that?
We haven't been told shit.
Okay.
You mean Zeriel?
The other one.
Chal gives you a look and goes, yes, the other one.
Okay, can we stop being roundabout?
Oh my
about
god,
this?
please just be upfront and
I don't know if
honest.
I'm allowed to say names.
I mean, you shouldn't, right?
Can you write it
names have
down?
power.
The opposite of
The
Bahamut.
scaled tyrant.
Yeah.
Wait, she's on this level?
She's here, yes.
Oh my god.
Can I make a wisdom save?
Sure.
19.
19.
No.
19. You get a sensation, screeching, flames licking your face, acid running down your arm, your leg frozen, cold. You hear the sound of flapping wings like a swarm of bats around you, and that you can't pull a vision from it. You can only get the physical sensations on that 19 wisdom saving throw. Something enters your body as like a core memory, but you can't visualize what that is in this moment.
Is there any reaction?
Kind of just see his body just shiver.
Yeah, like one of those like
Cold chill just like running down his spine.
Kid?
You okay?
What was that? I've never seen you shiver. I wasn't even sure you had
That's a good point.
Can Thrygreen shiver, Seren?
Hand goes to the sword.
Whoa! Hey, now.
Okay, why is your first... What plane of existence did you tie yourself to?
It was an accident.
There is so much history and so much drama that I can't wait to get the tea on, but like, we need to figure out what we're doing. So what was that?
I don't know.
Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight. Yeah, anyone who wants to can make an insight check.
You know what? I believe he's telling the
Sure.
truth, but I'm gonna ask.
14.
Okay.
I think he doesn't know, but natural 20.
I got 22!
Hey! I mean, obviously something, yeah. You know about as much as Kib knows, which is...
Question.
Yeah.
Where does Strataru go? I actually backed out of the
Where did she go?
Where did she come from? Where did she go? Yeah, so it's a natural 20 for 21. But, could I, tell me if this is too far, either of you. But like, could I tell like each arm having a distinct different reaction with the natural 20?
It was like a physical memory. You can tell that something there with a natural 20. You may not know what, right? Because you can't feel it the way that he does. Something physically, like Kib's body, physically and traumatically responded to the idea of Tiamat.
Okay.
Skills tyrant. Whether Kib knows what that is or not, but like his body certainly had a uncontrollable reaction to that.
Okay. I mean, I believe you. There's something there, though.
Almost
I still
every
don't know what we're talking about.
almost every time that
Were your parents part of a
hell
cult?
is brought up, no. My body just has this weird instinct to it. So.
That. Okay.
Especially with the scaled tyrants that just got mentioned.
World question.
I'm gonna use light, and I'm gonna be like, okay, watch the wall, and I'm gonna spell it out with light, not with the lights, but like use, whenever like it's like a dark room and you see like a light, it like makes a line. I'm gonna do that and spell it out.
World question: is Tiamat tied to the abyss, or
No,
the
hells.
hells?
Tiamat is
your
in
world?
Avernus.
Okay.
Has been like confined to Avernus.
Okay.
In any history book you'd read about.
Okay.
Them.
Confined to Avernus. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Heard that name before.
Why and how? No one knows. But they're here.
That's about the extent of it. I know what it is, and I've heard the name.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, everyone learns about Bahamut and Tiamat and the gods growing up even, or whatever.
I didn't grow up.
On a basic
Well,
level.
not, you just don't remember growing up.
Let's set this as a course of action. We make our way towards the Blood War. Along the way, if we find the wandering caravan, perfect. If we don't, okay. Also figuring out whatever connection that you have with whatever being we were talking about, I think that's a great start. So at least we can get moving.
Sounds like a good plan.
Certainly doesn't do us any good to sit.
In the spirit of being open, could we, our path towards the Blood War, wander by the river?
I don't see why not. Are you all aware of anything the river has that, any guardians of the river?
No.
Oh, we were
I know about the
told we could get a boat, potentially.
It costs a soul coin, which is what Kib just got rid of because the contract was
Got it back
torn.
Got it back because we murdered him.
Oh.
His soul is trapped inside the coin,
Oh, okay.
but
So I guess
his
we have
physical
currency.
body is dead.
So I guess we have currency.
Yeah.
So we'll make our way there, and if we come up with an idea along the way, that's
Okay.
fine. If you want to use that soul coin for whatever, I would just be wary about bringing a devil into the situation. Or any fiendish creature, to be completely honest. She like puts her hands on like.
Okay, well let's make our way. Although I didn't finish my long rest at all, so I'm still like super fucking drained. How is it you guys look like perfectly fine?
And
don't
technically
mind
you
me
haven't gotten
asking?
one of any kind either.
Yeah, but I don't need sleep.
But you still need a long rest,
Yeah, I know.
which you haven't gotten yet. Yeah.
Because you two look like you fucking just woke up. I swear I've only been asleep for like 3 hours.
Don't feel like I just woke up.
Well, being put to sleep, then being forced to wake back up, and then being put back to sleep, and then
We
being
fought
forced.
Granch.
Yeah,
Why?
Training.
training.
Why
It
did you...
was fun to watch.
I feel like my training is hugging my custodian, Loki.
Probably.
I think I'm killing it.
I don't want to think about my training.
Okay, so
I don't think I need training.
So, a rest isn't due. As Kib's Estelle chills out further.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine by me. We move in the morn.
Whatever that is.
The
Whatever feels like the morn.
Right.
When
Are
it
you
gets
from
hotter.
200 years ago or something?
Oh, I meant whenever the first person dies. The
Jesus
morn.
Christ, you're morbid. Sorry, Grotz, you're morbid.
I'm joking. Yes, in the morning is fine.
Okay.
This book is also really old. She sits down and starts reading. Upside down.
Being agreeable without being.
While everybody else is resting,
Except.
while everybody else is resting, Seren is kind of like doing. It almost looks like yoga. It's he's like doing all these like specific movements, and he doesn't look like he's enjoying it. And he doesn't look like he's doing it the way you're supposed to do it.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Is it more like yoga or Tai Chi?
That's probably a better one.
Tai Chi is the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more like that.
Like the water bending.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not bad. It's a 21.
Yeah, you're doing just fine.
He's Lego!
Well, it's not that he's doing it
It's
poorly. It's
all
that
the
the idea is
illustrations.
to be flowing, and he's not.
Well, yeah, you're looking at the illustrations. You're looking at the illustrations in the book that you got from the library forever ago for that clan that you killed.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
And you're like just hit pose, not understanding there needs to be fluid motion between all of these poses. Seren's practicing his, Prism's just like, breathe in and out, and like helping you, like trying to lead you through. Yes, Strataru.
Can I help him with that for a little bit?
Sure.
Can I cast light and basically guide the movements at a pace instead of it being like a move to move to move?
Sure.
To help him.
Yeah, great. You can roll that with advantage if you want to roll with advantage, Seren. You can get even better.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I tried.
But the lights start helping flow a little bit.
I would say, yeah, over time he probably slowly starts to understand.
Also, I hope that you realize, like anyone else who's watching, she's not even looking. She's just like she's like reading her book, but she's like drawing squiggles in the air.
Flit, you fall asleep.
I'm like, I look around at all of you like, you're so weird. Kib, do you still sleep? Do you sleep? I don't even know.
Oh, Tharkrins don't sleep.
You don't sleep. Jeez, fucking Grotz, am I the only one that sleeps?
Well,
I
he
sleep, I just don't dream.
Oh, I wish that was me. Okay, well, if I start sleep talking or sleepwalking, you've
I'll
been
slap you.
forewarned.
What would you like us to do if that happens?
I mean, most of the time it's just antagonistic. I mean, like, I argue with my siblings in my sleep, so...
Like, actually, or...
Oh, yeah, no, it's happened. We were arguing about,
No,
like,
are you actually talking to them?
Oh, yeah, no, like, we were both sleeping and we were fighting in our sleep.
Telepathically?
No, like, out loud.
But they're not here.
No, but I sleep talk and I sleepwalk. So,
Okay.
As long as you don't leave the cave, you're fine by me.
I mean, if I leave the cave, I would hope one of you would wake me up. But, like, just a warning.
I'm going to performance of curation.
A wall. Just a wall.
A cage.
Wow, treating me like an animal. Racism.
Yes, the bug is doing that.
The bug is doing that, yes.
Strataru says that out loud wholeheartedly.
I'm not going to sleep in a cage. I'm so sorry.
There's a bed in there.
It's caught.
It's a cot. It looks comfy.
So much better. And I'm going to stare at you as I back up, and
It's a cage, right?
I sleep next to the cage, like
You
right
drag
next
the cot.
to it.
You drag the cot out.
Yeah, I drag it out. And just like look at you all like.
Fine. I'll put
Okay.
myself in the cage then.
I'm trusting all of you because I have to.
That's a poor decision, but thank you.
Stab you in your sleep.
Yes, he's locked in the cage.
I have no options. Great. And I just lay down with my eyes wide open until I fall asleep.
You'll feel like prestidigitation. You'll feel like a warmth, like kind of like obviously, or in a verse. It's hot as shit.
Yeah.
But like there's like it like chills the bed a little bit, so it's actually like the pillow is chilled.
It's one of those like summer like the like mattress pads.
Yes.
That, like cooling
So
mattress pads.
after she's helped Tai Chi, she's like she's gonna throw just like some prestidigitation to like chill it down, so you're always on the cool side of the pillow, so like it makes it easier to sleep.
Do I notice that spell?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not hiding it.
Oh, okay, cool. I just kind of like look over and like, okay. There's like a look of like, oh, that was nice. Okay.
I'm doing this from the entrance of the cave as far away as I can from everyone else. Also, wild magic search.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't know. I have to start rolling for
Yeah.
them. So let's just. What do you want to do for that?
We're gonna go. You're gonna roll twice, 2 times
For each?
with disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
like both times. You roll 1 first, yeah.
13 and 19.
Okay. We're up to 6.
It's 10 and 16.
All right, so we're up to 7.
Let's go.
Cool. Up to 7. But we'll just say for the purpose of recasting the cantrips and stuff that you just are able to keep it under control.
Cool.
Doing that. So, you rest. Flit, you eventually fall asleep. Flit, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh God.
Raggy.
I know, and I do not have proficiency. That is an even 10.
Even 10. You're having a dream. You're in the darkness. You're seeing 2 pink flecks of light off in the distance that you're running towards, trying to catch up to. And you get to them, and there's this wall of stone, this mountainous wall of stone. They get to, and they look back, see you. Love that I turned away from the microphone to say it. It's fine. I'm a DM. And they jump, shrinking into this little mouse hole in the wall as you approach and reach out to grab them. And you can't. There's nowhere for you to go in this moment. There's no door. There's no entrance in this place. And you hear a "Hello, Flit.
You're in my dreams now.
Oh, it's so much easier than showing up in person.
Great.
If your friends dreamed, they'd be getting the same treatment.
Hi, Sarah. It's great to see you.
It's always a pleasure. Even in this dreamscape, they're a gross, kind of drippy devil being. More humanoid than they were. When you see them, there's like a hint of actual like
Facial
features and structure and things in this
Somehow
dream.
this is more unsettling.
Whoa. Sorry.
No, just an observation. Continue, I'm sorry.
Well, it's time to begin your own training, Flit.
Great.
You
What do I have to do?
are running toward something you cannot catch because you do not possess the abilities to catch it. I'm going to give you those abilities. And he points down to the mouse hole and he says, go inside.
And I am going to reach down and do I have magical capacities right now?
You go to reach down and your hand goes in the little mouse hole. And that's all you can get is your
Okay.
hand in the little mouse hole. He goes, feel your body. What could fit?
I'm going to close my eyes, and against every fiber of my being, I'm gonna try to become some of that awful slime. But it's gonna be pink with orange glitter in it.
I need a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
That's pretty good. That's an 18.
18. In this dream version of you reaching and imagining yourself shrinking down, you slowly begin to feel your fingers elongate and become somewhat like they're dripping off the tips of your fingers, and your body, your perspective changes. The mouse hole is getting closer and closer to your eye level, while all the grains of rocks are getting bigger on the ground. Grains of sands are getting larger, and you squeeze yourself down. You can't become a ball of slime. It's just not a thing that can press down. But as you're thinking slimy, small, roundish, your body takes the form of this little pink-haired rat. This little greasy, pink-haired rat creature.
Oh my god.
Yes. And you see a equally slimy, kind of green and brown rat creature show up next to you, and he goes, "You feel it." What is happening over there?
I pulled up Rufus from Kim Possible, the Naked More.
It's not the Naked More.
I'm so sorry. That's all I have in
We
my
have
head.
copyright.
I have hair! I have pink hair!
Pink hair. It is
Close enough.
It is like pink frosted tips, and this is hair. It's like it's dirty. It's not like a nice, beautiful pink. It's
Oh
like
my god.
gross. And,
That's awesome.
That was in fashion for my parents.
you see Sir Alice. Okay, and goes, "You feel the change.
Oh, I feel it!
This
It's very feelable.
good. Embrace it. Feel what it's like to be something other than yourself for a moment."
Okay. Okay. I am not gorgeous. I am a rat! I have, oh my god, I have a naked tail. Oh my god.
Give me a wisdom saving throw with advantage, because you're in a dream. Because right now your rat body is like, you can't move it because you were thinking slime, so it's more like a puddle rat on the ground.
Yeah, I'm like, my paws are like,
They're like
partial sludge.
It's like if you flattened a rat down and little paws were like on the sides of the circle, and it can't, like, you're just like this, but they don't really move your body because you're more slime than rat.
Yikes. You said wisdom saving throw?
Yeah.
11.
Advantage?
Yeah, with advantage 11.
11. You can't form yourself into solid matter here in this place. And Sir Alice looks at you and goes, "It is okay. It will come with time. We will train again soon." And as he rats his way into the mouse hole, you see the two pink flecks in the hole, smaller, fade into the distance.
While that was happening,
Yes.
did any physical appearance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw.
Of course.
Without, just
whatever.
regular one.
Just whatever. Okay,
Yeah, just a
okay.
regular one.
I'm gonna use the one that like has the thing floating in it with the water. Yeah, it's got glitter.
How'd that do
floating
for
in
you?
it. Constitution save?
Yeah.
11.
11. So you all, anyone who's paying attention, just over the course of the night, as Flit has these dreams, you see limbs, like not liquefy, but like something like
lose bone
happens.
structure.
Yeah, structure is lost. Things kind of puddle a little bit. They get a little pink. Arms shrink in a little bit throughout the night and like change, but like it's a lot of like kind of like body morph stuff.
Body horror shit going on.
Yeah. Throughout the night as this training takes place.
Well, that's fucking weird.
You can make another cage, can't you?
Smaller one.
That was a joke. That was a joke. She goes back to reading. You think they're okay?
Sure, they're fine.
Sure, they're fine.
They should be fine.
Okay.
The night, day, the time passes. Flit, as those pink specks fade into the distance, you wake up. And you can feel as you wake up, like, sore. Like, your muscles are achy. Yeah, you feel like a weird, like, bloatedness. And that goes away after about 30 minutes after you wake up.
I think, I wake up, and like, what is everybody just kind of doing their own thing?
Kib, anything you did during the night? The time that you had to sit there?
He's probably just strumming along just the whole night.
Yeah.
Just keeping himself active.
Yep.
So.
Providing some music. Strataru, you're reading?
Yo,
Is that right?
I'm reading the book.
Reading a book?
After I'm done with my little thing, I probably sit down next to Strataru and start reading my book about the clan. Shut up, Caine.
Sorry. Why?
White.
It's just, all right, we went to the same person.
Caine. I need a wisdom saving throw from you.
But wow.
That's wow!
I don't want it. Do I have to chaos? I don't think I have to chaos.
I don't think I've used your. I haven't made you use your thing yet.
No, I did for the.
Oh yeah, for the can. No.
Yes, but then I rolled something with advantage after.
Yeah.
That. Yeah. But has it been a long rest, or is this during the rest?
This is during the rest.
All right, you've been a nice guy to me. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna let you cook.
Let him cook.
Oh, reliable. Fuck. It's a 2.
A 2.
My wisdom, I think, is low.
You're
+1.
a 3. You're sitting there and you're reading your book. It says, it's commonplace in arguments that one side will take on an emotional approach while the other side will remain calm and rational. You want to remain calm and rational. But you want to, and then like the words just kind of like phase out for a moment, and you get a rush of images into your head. There seem to be like 2 scenes like superimposed on top of each other. You'll get a scene of a battle where someone has a sword, a flaming sword, and it comes down on a shield. It clangs off against the shield, but at the same time, the sword comes down and it just a blood spurt comes off like his shield wasn't hit. Instead, you'll get moments in a fight where you'll see a picture, a vision of a humanoid figure hanging off a cliff, and in one vision, a hand grabs the wrist to pull them up, and the other hand grabs the wrist and throws them off the side. You're getting hundreds, thousands of these visions of things that might be. You're not sure exactly what you're seeing, but you're seeing a lot of it. You are stunned, like the stunned condition by it for like 5 minutes as your brain tries to cope with this sudden influx of thought and perception. that you weren't expecting and didn't ask for. Your tattoo lights a little bit as that happens, and then it passes and is gone.
She goes back to reading. She's not really reading right now. She's just trying to like cope, but
Right.
she's pretending to read.
Making friends is an easy and admirable endeavor that anyone can aspire to.
You know, whenever like you can't keep attention, so you have to reread the same paragraph over and over.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she had to do.
Yeah.
For like a good like 10 minutes. Like,
But you make it through your night. Everyone makes it through their nights. Wakes up. Seren, you have no dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that. What do you do with your day
As we're all awake.
as you're all awake?
Okay.
getting all shit together.
Get out of the cage.
I mean, wait, are you in a cage?
Yeah.
Or am I?
Yeah, I can't
I
wait for
put
the cage.
myself in the cage. Like, well, if you're not gonna use it, I will.
That was, you were serious.
Yeah.
That was, you were trying to be nice?
Yes. Well, you said.
That's good to know. I apologize if I...
I mean, I don't blame you. I mean, it does look tacky, as if you would say, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally called, like, dog
Oh.
by my classmates, so, like, yeah, it just kind of brought back weird memories, so... Yeah. But,
My apologies.
no, it's all good. I understand the intention now, I think.
You said you sleepwalk, and this is the first thing I thought of.
Fair. Okay. Maybe just tie me to the cot next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If at any point during the night or while you're here, you check your packed weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 3 little marks on it. I'm keeping a tally of your count.
I like just to imagine that it's always on her mind, and so it's like she's always just like looking at it. It just sits
You can like
above
see,
her.
yeah, you just like see it.
I'm like,
It's just there as a reminder. Chal and Alienor wake up.
Strataru like whispers over to Seren. Is it better to have classmates or not have them at all?
That depends, I think.
What you reading?
Classmates can be wonderful.
Yeah, and so when she realizes everyone's waking up and getting ready, that she'll get ready for the day, which is basically just standing up, prestidigitizing all of her clothes and herself, so she's clean-ish.
There you go. Clean yourself up.
She stands 6'4".
So tall.
She's so tall. I can't wait to, I hope I never shrink. I hope I just keep getting, I hope I'm like 9 feet by then.
I love that. Chal and Alienor wake up, come up to you and go, oh. Is it always going to be so unpleasant to sleep here?
I mean,
I would assume.
it is hell.
Wait, you had the... I was told I was the only one who got...
Maybe,
You did too?
Maybe from yours.
I
You... Okay, well, it's nice to know I'm not the only one with the weird fucking dreams.
your patron?
Same.
Seems like we will not be able to avoid training.
Same.
Great.
Well, at least it's fair for all of us.
What? I don't know what we're talking about.
Training?
Come on, old man. Get up. We gotta get ready for bed.
For bed.
Okay,
But we
he's awake enough to understand. We're getting up. We're getting on with our
I
day.
know. It takes me a minute.
Creak, crack, creak, crack, crack, crack.
Basically.
Yeah, all the bones strain and snap. So, Chal takes a step forward. to the river?
Yeah, how are we gonna walk? Should have someone watching the back and someone watching the front. And,
That's what you meant.
I'm
do the Doflamingo just
on our hands.
I just feel like some sort of march, since we can be set upon at any moment.
Well, I'm more than happy to take up the front.
Would like to take up the back.
I can watch our rear.
I should probably be in the middle. I'm not the most receptive.
Be in the middle.
Alienor will stay kind of in the back with you, Seren.
I'll be on the left side.
Flanking.
Line. Strataru, line.
10 feet away.
Right.
In our own little world.
You all get up to head your first full day out into the Blood War and the River Styx, and we'll start here at the top of our next session.
With that, Strataru's gonna open up her owl, and
Yes.
also, just so you know,
Yes.
owl is watching her.
As the owl soars into the plains of the abyss.
Does
We'll
it
come
just
back
burn as it hits
right,
the
just
air?
catches on fire. But no. Well, I'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning.